Hey there, Dennis Hall with LearningTemplates.com. So this sort of explains what a WordPress multi-site is. A WordPress multi-site is a website, a WordPress website that contains multiple sites within it. Now, in WordPress multi-sites, what many people don't really realize is that in fact a WordPress multi-site only actually contains one set of WordPress files. And we can see this here. Here I have a WordPress multi-site, and within this there are only one set of WordPress files. There's no more, there's no subdomains or anything like that here. So we can see, however, that in this multi-site there are in fact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 websites. And if I go to these sites, you'll see here that all sites, I have those 5 websites. On the dashboard itself as well, we can quickly go to there we can quickly go to to the sites, and we can see that we have these sites. And you can create a new site simply by clicking on adding new and giving it a subdomain in this case, and identifying that subdomain. When you install a multi-site, you identify that subdomains will wind up sitting in subfolders. But as you've seen in my PuTTY terminal, there are no actual physical subfolders. There is only one set of folders. What it is the data in the multi-site in the database points to, emulates that it's in subfolders. Now, advantages of multi-sites are that while in the main network admin, you can update all your plugins all at once. So these plugins are basically plugins that are set up to allow for network administration, but you may notice they're all white. I haven't activated any plugins here. So what's interesting about these is that in a WordPress multi-site, you can install and manage your plugins at the multi-site level so that the plugins can be used throughout the different sub-sites. But the plugins themselves can actually be turned on at the sub-site level. So here in plugins, for example, what I might do is I might come in here and activate the plugins rather than activating, so I can individually activate plugins here. I would install and manage their versions in the main plugins, and the same is done with themes as well. The only thing is, with themes, you can't activate them at the multi-site level. You can install and update them at the multi-site level, but you cannot activate them at the multi-site level. Except for one specific theme, which is an immensely powerful blah 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 one. Okay, that one is actually capable of being done. It's a special theme, but for the most part, themes are managed at the single site level. So if we take a look here, we've got a learn-test site. So if I take a look at this site, first off, I basically have installed everything here, including enabling the 2017 theme in this site. But in my other sites, I might have different themes installed or different themes activated. But everything was installed at the multi-site level and activated at the site level. And all your site settings and everything are also individual. So if we take a look at the difference, we know that the files are all the same files and there are no subfolders full of files. But if we take a look at the database itself, just down the left hand column, you'll notice there's a lot of WP underscore 2 underscore and then 3 underscore and 4 underscore and 5 underscore, and then there's the WP underscore indicating my original WordPress installation. So everything is basically under that was originally installed is under WP underscore, and everything that was added in a subsite or modified in a subsite is WP underscore, in my case, number. So that's the real difference in a multi-site. As mentioned earlier, basically the files are not repeated within WordPress itself. Everything winds up being mapped in the database to point to the various different sites. This means that you can have one set of WordPress files and you can have many different configurations hanging off it that are driven by the database. Now, for those of you who want to say, oh, I want course A in site A and site C, unfortunately, courses are data. So that means that you're not going to be able to share that course between the two sites. You don't have that choice. You will have to copy your LearnDash courses and lessons and topics and quizzes and everything to each site. They're not shared. All right, so I hope that clears everything up. Thanks.